Cancer, welcome back. And listen, this transit hitting your 10th house of career, reputation, and your public life. And with Saturn in there, this is like the toughest performance review to date that you are presently having. And so, welcome back. My name is Jackie. I'm the holistic mentor. This is the emotional alchemy channel where we use the stars, the sky, tarot to do the inner work, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want to see how this applies to your situation, link in bio for a session with me. But let's keep it going. Um, for you, Cancer, it is really illuminating for you, or the universe wanting to show you, you know, are you in the right place? Does this feel good to the body? Is this something that you actually want for the long term? And in asking you to first and foremost clarify it within yourself, and then, by extension of that, making the aligned actions to go with it. Um, you might be changing directions at this point, and if you are good, you might be stepping back from situations that look good from the outside but just aren't feeling right for you, and the universe is saying trust that feeling, Cancer. Trust it. Cancer rules the chest, the stomach, and the breast here, so tapping into what's going on in those areas in your body. What does it feel like? The center of your body. This is the sense of self, right? Like, is your inner life, your sense of self, in alignment with your outer self, with your public image? And if it isn't, this transit is really illuminating this and asking you to bring it into integration. So, we're going to dive into the messages here. What do you need to hear today? How can we help you? What needs to be revealed? What needs to be released? What message needs to come in here for my beautiful Cancerians? So let's begin. A change in the wind. I can't make this up. Not for you. Okay, so some of you guys here realizing, whoa, this isn't for me. You feel like you see this fortune cookie here in this middle of this chest saying, okay, what's next here? Co-create. Yeah, listen, something wants to come out. This is something that you have buried inside, something that you've wanted to do, and this is the opportunity for you to trust the universe, to dive in there and co-create with the universe, right? Like, as a spiritual entrepreneur and somebody who does tarot, this is something that I, go by every day, right? I wake up, I do my meditation, I do my prayer, and I say to the universe and God, what are we up to today? What's coming? Who do we need to help? Right? And being able to, have this communion, right? This co-creation with the universe, and trusting yourself, trusting your higher self, whatever you believe in, and saying like, yeah, this is something that, I want to do, that I can do. And most of us, we get scared, and it's normal. It's normal to get scared. If you're not scared about something that you want, then that's not it. It has to feel a little terrifying. It's part of the process, right? Bottom of the deck. Imagine, what would it look like? What would your dream career look like? Give yourself permission to at least daydream about this, right? What would I do on my day to day? How would it feel? Who would be around me? What daily things would I do? What is that person? What do they embody? All right, let's keep it going with some tarot. 5 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the 3 of Wands here, I feel like you have this lingering, this is Black mentality, scarcity, you may have this, the self-worth, not seeing it. These people here are out in the cold, but like right behind them, it's this church. And if you see this window, like it's lit up, like there's warmth on the other side. So there is abundance. There are opportunities here for you with the chariot here, forward movement coming in, and the three of wands. This is you, possibly contemplating what to do, where you want to go. This may even include a move, you know, uh, location. Uh, the wands are fire element here, so action. But this figure here is very contemplative at the moment. Let's keep going. Four of Cups underneath the Five of Pentacles. So this is, again, not having the ability to see clearly. There's an offer here on the table. This figure has their arms crossed. And so sometimes, it's doing that mindset work. It's doing that mindset work and saying like, okay, well, I can create my own reality. I can create my own opportunities, but it requires you to change and shift your perspective around yourself, your worth. Um, yeah, this is what you want. This is legacy. This is generational wealth. This is stability. This is a lot of pentacles. This is, in the middle of your spread here and below the chariot. So, Cancer, the King of Cups here. This is water element, your energy here. And one of the, biggest traits of the King of Cups is being in highly emotionally intelligent energy here. So, what does that mean? Learning to regulate your emotions and not being overpowered by them, right? Understanding that, feelings are fleeting. A lot of, I want to say, like, you can't always trust your mind, right? Thoughts. You need to connect with your body. Your body is this beautiful intelligence, this tool, this it tells you, whereas the mind, excuse me, whereas the mind, it's that monkey mind. One minute it feels this way, one minute it's the other way, this and that and the other. But you can always trust in your body. The Tower, the Empress, and the Ten of Wands, bottom of the deck. Eight of Wands. So listen, you have the Eight of Wands, fast movement, messages, getting busy with things, and the Chariot here. So two energies coming in of forward movement, aligned action. With the Empress card here, listen, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and um, the Tower, all, kind of stacked on each other. And what I'm seeing is this kind of revelation, this kind of realization of like, wow, yeah, you know what? I am the package. I can do this. I can create. I can, shifting that mindset again because you're tired. There's burdens here. There's burdens here, and you are going towards releasing these burdens. These burdens can be expectations from others, responsibilities from others. This is the time we have Mars going into Aries this week on the 9th. We have a new moon in Aries on the 17th. This is really going to push you if you are in situations that are not reciprocal, where there are too many burdens, unfair burdens, you're carrying most of the load. This month is going to give you the courage to step away and to follow your dreams. Yeah, look, take a chance on yourself, Cancer. The universe got you, baby. Be honest with yourself. Self-reliance. Also, I want to say to you, part of the shadow aspect of cancer and helping and helping other people is that you do that and then you distract yourself and not work on this.